Yo, what's up, Croft Gang? So in this video, we're gonna talk about an element that people do not notice is in this game. And that element is actually immersion. And the way I define immersion is being able to display elements of your world in itself. This is an area where I really think Rise of the Tomb Raider shines, and I hardly ever see anybody talk about the game's immersion. So let's see what's up with it. So I'm playing the game and all that and whatnot. And then I run into the Trinity merchant, and he says something that actually caught my eye that when I first played this game I actually didn't notice, but it's very interesting.
Look, I'm on your side here. I've been working as a maintenance tech for Trinity out here, but I've got to get out of here. These people are insane.
When I first played this game, I never really wondered why he said they're insane, but ever since I played it to make videos on it for YouTube, I completely understand why he says they're insane, and we can see it based off the stuff they do in the game. I mean, just look here, we got Constantine gauging people's eyes out, bruh. As I continued to play the game, I began to see even more things that led to the merchant saying that Trinity is wild.
Security guards came at night. Knew they would. I crossed a line when I killed the tech from Echo Squad. I knew I shouldn't have, but I couldn't help it. Remnant weren't enough. I needed something more. They brought me to the windowless room. I thought I was dead. And then Constantine was there. He took my head in his hands and smiled. He told me he understood. He was like me once. I've sinned, but there could be forgiveness. I have been a blunt instrument, swinging wildly. He told me I could be redeemed. I've got a special skill. I just need sharpening. Trinity can make me a weapon, point me in the right direction. I almost cried and kissed his feet. I will become what I was meant to be for Trinity, for Constantine.
Yeah, after hearing that, those people are definitely insane. That guy said he almost bowed and kissed Constantine's feet. That sounds so wild, honestly. There's definitely some cult shit going on in Trinity. I like how this ties into what the merchant said about Trinity being insane though. Like, it really lets the player see from Trinity's point of view from the outside looking in. There's a section where Trinity's about to invade the locals, and when you talk to the locals preparing for the battle, they honestly say some interesting things.
Well, if they need arrowheads for the battle, then I need more firewood.
I've already cut plenty. Besides, I don't know how much more time you'll have left to forge.
We can make points faster than broadheads. That should be our focus.
Not much fuel left in the torch. I think I can get 4, maybe 5 more sheets cut for the barricades. And then we'll have to find more.
That's gonna be a problem. I drank the last of those cylinders out of the Soviet prison a few summers back. After that, you're back to using a hammer and chisel.
There's gotta be more. The Soviets left everything behind.
We spent 2 full days combing the old buildings. That's the last of the fuel. Don't worry, you'll like the chisel. It never runs dry.
It's little dialogue like that that allows immersion to shine, because through his dialogue we were actually able to get some type of historical background of what happened in Katish. And then when you hear the NPC talk about all that stuff, it makes the world seem so much more fleshed out and alive. They're even preparing for events to come, so it's really good immersion right there. An area of the game that I really think highlights the game's immersion is the post-fight between Trinity invading the locals.
Maybe, but we don't have the time. Is there anything you need?
We'll live.
Like a deer on a spit.
We should leave.
It hurts to breathe.
The bleeding has stopped. We'll get you medicine soon. Are you comfortable?
I still can't see straight. Everything's blurry.
That's to be expected with a blow to the head.
But it will get better, right?
What did the physician say?
I know.
Barely. You're a little unsteady on your feet.
Will they be back?
You'll have to ask them that. I can't say.
No, it's not
But I
over.
can't promise.
Not yet.
We lost so much in this attack.
Save the leg. The wound is too severe.
What are you saying?
I have to cut it off. I'm sorry.
No! No, you can't! You're not taking my leg! You will not! I'm no help if I can't fight!
Then you will die, do you hear me? Your leg will rot and it will kill you. Do you want that?
Don't take my leg. Please. I won't let you.
You're going to be alright.
I really like those clips because they show really good immersion, since everything that was said between Laura and the locals was completely related to the big battle that just occurred. All the dialogue was talking about injuries or recoveries or something related to the fight. A lot of times when you be playing RPGs and stuff, especially old Pokemon games, when you talk to people, they say stuff completely irrelated, like they mention objects that you can't actually attain, locations that you can't go to. But in this game, all the dialogue was completely related to events that actually took place and that you witnessed. Even a simple act of a character going somewhere dangerous gets immersively highlighted in this game, as you can hear random NPCs discuss a character's actions.
That woman is brave. I heard she went down into the archives beneath the cathedral.
Hello?
Nonsense. No one goes down there. The Deathless have seen to that. Who told you that lie?
Sophia and Jacob himself confirmed it. Still think it's a lie?
I really think this game does a good job at showing elements of its world in the game, because it really lets the player understand the world. You can really get a feel for the people and can touch and understand some of their struggles. Even when you're in stealth, sometimes you can hear Trinity soldiers talk about what's going on in Trinity, or you can hear them talk about things that happen in certain areas like a Tesh. Like, this game has so much immersion, there's so much artifacts that you can read that actually tells the historical events that happen with Jacob's soldiers and stuff. And then they're able to bring in characters that aren't essentially in the game by voice recordings, and that lets you see how all the events in Tomb Raider just took place. You guys comment and tell me what you guys thought about the game. I just wanted to make this little video talking about Rise of the Tomb Raider's immersion. Next video, we're going to be talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and you guys know what time it is. Vibe out.